What was the exact moment you realized that your wedding day? How did you flip the disaster into a memory you'll never forget? On the morning of my wedding, everything was already chaos. The florist forgot half the centerpieces. The cake was delivered to the wrong venue, and my mother-in-law decided that was the perfect time to start a screaming match with the catering staff because the appetizers weren't classy enough. I thought that was going to be the drama of the day. Oh no, right before the ceremony, as I'm in the bridal suite getting ready, my cousin comes running in, pale as a ghost, because the appetizers weren't classy enough. I thought that was going to be the drama of the day. Oh no, right before the ceremony, as I'm in the bridal suite getting ready, my cousin comes running in, pale as a ghost. She whispers, "Your ex is here." I laughed at first, because why the hell would my ex show up? But then I peeked out the window, and there he was, full suit, sitting in the second row, grinning like it was his wedding. Turns out, my ex had somehow sweet-talked his way past the ushers, telling them he was family. My fiancé didn't even know what he looked like, so no one questioned it. My stomach dropped. I thought he was going to pull some movie stunt like objecting in the middle of the vows. Instead of panicking, I did something else. I walked straight up to my fiancé before the ceremony and said loud enough for everyone around us to hear, "Babe, my ex is here." I walked straight up to my fiancé before the ceremony and said loud enough for everyone around us to hear, "Babe, my ex is here." He thinks this is still his story. Let's prove it isn't. My fiancé looked me dead in the eye, kissed my forehead and said, "Then let's make this the loudest happily ever after he'll ever hear." When I walked down the aisle, instead of keeping my eyes on the crowd, I locked eyes with my fiancé like he was the only person in the room. When we said our vows, we leaned in and whispered extra words no one else could hear, and I saw my ex squirming in his seat. The best part? At the reception, my maid of honor handed the mic to my new husband for a toast. He raised his glass, smiled at me, then glanced directly at my ex and said, "To the best decision I ever made, marrying her before someone else realized she was out of their league." The room erupted. My ex slipped out before dessert. That day could have been remembered as chaos. Instead, it became the story of how we turned a wedding crash into the ultimate power move, and honestly, I wouldn't change a thing.